So with all the sugarcane aphid work we've been able to do in grain, we were getting a lot of questions both from producers, industry, what is happening in the hay type crops out there, the sorghum hay type crops, the silage type crops. And we were asked to take a look at it, but we were also super busy. I know Caitlin and I both seemed like we were. So what we were able to do is we took our Lubbock Trial Site and Halfway Trial Site, and we were able to take those plots that we had studied for impact on the grain and the different things we'd done that way. And we had our 0 to 10 damage rating scale. If you guys want to look at that, go ahead and check out those other YouTube videos. But we just harvested 3 to 4 stalks via machete and run them through Servitech Lab in Amarillo for a simple feed analysis.
And like we mentioned earlier, there's a lot of variables between these sites. We had both resistant and susceptible hybrids, and then different types of irrigation. The Lubbock had variable water throughout, and then the Halfway site was drip irrigated throughout the season.
So we were seeing here, and we'd run this past our different feed specialists as well, but it's Sugarcane Aphid Impact on the hay quality, and this is on grain sorghum. This is combined. We've got percent total digestible nutrients. We've got a significant drop in correlation with the damage rating and that total digestible nutrients. And talking to our state's feed specialist, looking at that percent AFD, that's acid deterrent fiber, as that goes up, the total digestible nutrients to the animal will go down. So we've got a direct correlation going that way. What we didn't see at a significant level was protein. I think that's what most producers will see. When you look at that data, it's kind of all over the place, bouncing back and forth, Caitlin.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we had 1 year of data, and we'd like to repeat this on different types of sorghum this year and get some more robust data to look at these issues.
That's right. And you look at that digestible energy, that's still kind of an acceptable range, even on the extreme high side. But that is, it really drops that hay quality down to the bare minimum acceptable for feed. And I think animals might not prefer it, but it's still acceptable. And we didn't see that correlation for protein, even though we think it might be there. We need to clean that up with more data. So, when you look at this is preliminary data. It was done really quickly. We'll take it for what it's worth. It was taken on, that quote-unquote maize buds, like the West Texas slang we use. So this is the stalk and stem left over after grain harvest. This information transfer over into the hay type. We think it will. We know sorghum likes to, no matter what, sacrifice itself and its stalk. Even though it's had a lot of nutrients robbed from that aphid, it'll sacrifice its nutrients from its stalk to make that grain. It doesn't really, care about that stalk quality so much. Well, the hay sorghums, they've been bred to go with some different priorities, but I still think they'll focus on the next generation as well. So as a working hypothesis, we're kind of saying that our action thresholds established in the grain sorghum should be transferable to the hay and silage. Of course, we might have some control issues there, Caitlin.
Yeah, we'll continue to look at this year and then stay tuned for some more information.